So we picked up a lot of quests last time, and I think I'm gonna start with duty for Sebastian.
A Dalish elf here? Andarana Tishan's sister.
Aw, that's so nice. I don't know if I'm gonna do a Denros quest or not. We'll see.
I shouldn't have worn these shoes.
Damn it, let me click on him!
Kirkwall nights aren't safe. Always some group of thugs around. Someone will usually pay for their removal, though.
I have no reason to go down there.
I don't want your pity.
Are you talking to me?
You said you were sorry about the ritual I endured. Keep your sorrow.
I only meant...
You have all the freedom none of our kind enjoy, and you throw it away. A heritage of defeat? To what end?
Would you do it in your back when you're already free? It's so much you don't know.
It's not my
It's really unfortunate that Fenris feels that way about Elven history. It's not my history, it's just history, he says. Like, he feels so disconnected from his own culture after everything he's experienced. Is that it? Yeah, it was. Back to the chantry.
Do what, Kibble? You sort of swagger when you walk. I've been trying, but I trip over my own feet when I do it. You just strut. It's not something you practice. How do I learn it then? It comes to me, usually at night. It's like a lover.
Sebastian!
So, will anyone smite me if I tell you I killed the men who wronged your family?
Excuse me, who are... My post to the Chanter's Board? Did Her Grace let that stay? I thought for sure no one even read, but you say you've killed them. You have my eternal gratitude, Sirrah. It is comforting to think my parents might now rest easily in their graves.
Who are you exactly?
I am Sebastian Vale, Prince of Starkhaven. Her Grace might prefer I introduce myself as a brother in the Chantry. but I could not stay after what happened to my family.
I'm sorry for your loss, bud.
Why didn't your family's enemies hunt you down as well?
That's why I took the offensive. Thanks to you, those Flint Company assassins are no longer a danger. I'm the last of my line. Unless I survive, my family will have no justice.
Who sent these mercenaries?
My family has ruled Starkhaven for 6 generations. We have enemies, but none who would identify themselves openly. A distant cousin of mine is claiming rulership now, but he is a bit simple. He can be no more than a pawn in this plot.
Surely you have a guess as to who was behind it.
My parents were always prudent in how they handled our nobles. They did not allow rivalries or resentments to flourish. The attack must have come from outside. Kirkwall is our largest trading partner. I came back here to find support for my claim, and perhaps for a clue as to who is behind this foul deed.
Your parents probably don't care much at this point, but I hope you sleep a bit easier.
Yes, I hope I will. Thank you. Consider this in advance. When I have secured my lands again, you will be paid royally. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must meet with the Viscount and petition him for aid to a fellow city.
I love Sebastian's accent. It's so pleasant.
So you freed a group of slaves?
Would-be slaves. They weren't slaves yet.
Still, you did the right thing. Many would turn a blind eye.
Don't read too much into it, all right? It just seemed a good idea at the time.
What's up, Eldina?
Maker's blessing, child. I am Elthina, Grand Cleric of Kirkwall, and I believe you're new to our city. It was a near thing what happened in Ferelden, but in the end, the Maker stepped in.
I think the hero of Ferelden had something to do with it.
I hear a lot about the Knight Commander here. What can you tell me?
Gossip is a sin, child. Knight Commander Meredith has an admirable devotion to her duties. It is not my role to form opinions on her character.
It literally is your role. It literally is your role to form an opinion on her character and judge whether or not she is good for her position.
Why are circle mages here kept in a Tevinter prison?
Ah, so soon you take an interest in our problems. The short answer is it was a building. A large one. Should it have sat empty? The Chantry found a use for what was once a horror.
Once a horror. Yes, I'm sure it's filled with flowers and sunshine and happiness now.
Yeah, really.
It is the nature of men to move on and forget the past.
No, it
Even
isn't.
your blight will be a distant memory in our lifetimes.
Fuck off. I regret talking to you.
I have things to do.
May you walk in Andraste's light.
Fuck off.
Those Canari are a frightening sort. Demons, the whole lot of them.
I didn't see that.
I do wish the Viscount would have them run off.
Hey, did you guys hear that gossip is a sin? Oh my. Wait, why do I still have a quest marker here?
Oh, sorry. I didn't see you there.
I must be delivering something I picked up.
Look what
Yeah.
I found. Your reason for living.
Fool spirit, I never thought I'd see that again.
What's this? The unbidden rescue. Not gonna do that yet. I got enough quests to do. We could do loose ends. That's, oh wait, no, that's a Stenrose quest. Not sure if I'm gonna do that one yet. Enemies among us. Shepherding wolves. Act of mercy, magistrate's orders, and the bone pit. Let's do the bone pit.
What a terrible place to get lost. Not that there are many good places for that, I guess.
I'll cut you good! Now you fall! Good hit! I'll make you cry for your mother! I've got a little something! I'll deal with this.
Seems we are victorious.
How long has this mine been abandoned that there's already looters here?
There's a foul coming from that cavern. I smell death.
Oh, look at them. They're like kittens. Who wants them?
That's enough! There! Get back!
Don't you go running away. Yeah, that's right. Red lyrium just growing here on the surface.
That's enough! How about you? Go down! Get back! Oh, good.
Yeah, we're not doing too bad. Oh, so glad I stopped for a moth-eaten scarf.
You call this a fight? I didn't
Oh, there's more.
stand back!
Nice and trusty you came along. Them dragons would have sniffed me out for certain.
Yeah, what are you
Hold
doing
on.
here?
What happened here?
I'll tell you what I can, but be a friend and keep your voice down. There's another dragon close by.
Where did the dragons come from?
We was mining a new tunnel when the wall collapsed, and dragons came through. It was a bloody slaughter. Scared out of my wits, I ran like my arse was on fire. It probably was, only I went the wrong way. Ended up trapped here.
How long have you been here, bud? There were looters outside at this point.
Did anyone else manage to escape?
Some of my fellows ran for the surface. I hope they made it.
Well, you better get going. Try not to get eaten.
Don't have to tell me twice. You should leave too. But don't go that way. There's this huge dragon.
Yeah, you said.
Oh, are we gonna go that way? I've never seen a huge dragon before.
Yes, Meryl, we are. Why is it in slow motion?
I could beat you in my sleep. You'll get more than your bargained for.
Come on, we almost got it. There we go.
So what's with that magical fisting thing you do?
Oh my god.
I solved your problem.
So, what happened? One of the miners told me you rescued him from dragons. I cuffed him for lying.
Well, he wasn't. Go there and see the corpses for yourself.
But I thought they're extinct. I believe you. You made them extinct again? If it is safe, the miners can return to work.
The bone pit's hazardous at best. And if the dragons return...
I appreciate your concern for my workers' welfare. I could use someone like you to ensure their continued safety. Since you did so much more than I was expecting, how about we work together? I am offering a 50-50 share in the mine. You will make us both rich if you can keep your countrymen safe.
If you want my help, you'll pay for my services in advance.
You're both tough and shrewd. Very well. I had some money set aside for safety equipment, but it is yours instead. So, to our first order of business. We replace the lost workers. I will hire new hands. Plenty of desperate Fereldans out there, but it will take some time. I need you to convince the surviving miners to return. They are holed up in Lowtown. Tell them the bone pit is safe again.
I'll see what I can do.
Walk in peace.
3 children to feed.
Hey, it's the one that rescued me from them dragons. A fellow for Eldon, no less. Oh, eyes on her face, you lush.
1,000 thanks for saving Jansen's worthless hide.
Worthless, am I? My farm supplied eggplant to half of the South Reach.
Yeah? My eggplant supplied half the bastards in South Reach.
Oh, you're a real hero. Now what brings you here?
I killed the dragons. It's safe to return to work.
What if there's more dragons later? Or something worse like, bigger dragons?
I go back to the missus without this job. She'll rip me apart sure as any dragon.
What can we do? That bastard Hugh is the only one willing to hire us.
Would you go back for twice your previous salary?
Wow. Well,
And trust these teas, Jansen. Take it. We can drown our sorrows every night. And not with his dark town swill either.
Back to work, boys. I'm happy to take more of Hubert's coin.
Isabella rivalry? What for? Whatever. It's only 5. That's done. What should we do next? I should head back and switch up my party a bit. Let's see here. Do Magistrate's orders, I guess.
I hear you're in need of a bit of help.
Ah, so you're the reinforcements the Magistrate promised. The man you're looking for, he's holed up in the ruins. Though I doubt he's still in one piece.
That bastard's to be brought in alive after all he's done? Just because it isn't you and your pretty little Shemlin children he's after.
Please, calm down and tell me what happened.
The man you're after, he targets elves. He dragged my daughter into those ruins and killed her! I want him dead! My girl, Leah, she wasn't his first victim. Over the years, he's taken dozens of our children, and not once has he paid for his crimes.
Oh, he's about to.
Would you mind telling me who you are?
My name is Elrin. I'm a merchant in the city. Please, no one else cares that our children are being slaughtered like beasts.
Oh, this quest just hits me right in the gut.
There must be some humans who would take offense to these disappearances.
We're nothing to them. Even if this murderer does finally go before the courts, the Magistrate won't take our word over his.
Why only elves? Why not human children as well?
We're easy prey. No one thinks twice when an elven child disappears.
Oh, man. Yeah, just really it's close to home.
I'll tear his throat out myself.
Thank you, Sarah. You have no idea what this means. For all my damn coin, I'm still only an elf to these Shemlin. There'll be no justice for my girl in the courts of Kirkwall.
I'm sure I can't be blamed if I find him beaten into a bloody pulp by unknown assailants.
Then that bastard will finally get what he deserves. Thank you.
Not wise, stranger. You try to take justice into your own hands, the Magistrate'll have your head.
Better men have tried, and failed. Horribly.
The only reason I'm doing this is because there is no justice in the Quarter Kirkwall. More? Really? God, I hate spiders.
Now we shall see.
I'll deal with this.
I wish there was a single hit fire spell like there is for ice. Like you have the Cone of Cold and then also Winter's Grasp. I wish there was Fireball and then like a Fireball for just one enemy.
Who are you? Please, can you get me out of here? I just want to go home.
Leah? Your father told us you were dead.
My father? Is he safe? Kelder said that he'd hurt my family if I didn't come with him.
Who is Kelder?
The man who took me.
I don't see any injuries. Are you all right?
He hit me, told me I was nothing. I begged him to stop hurting me. I didn't think he would, but out of nowhere, he pushed me away and just started crying. Don't you see? He didn't mean to hurt me. He told me. There are demons. They make him do these horrible things.
It doesn't matter if the Maker himself was telling this man to hurt you. It's still his own damned decision.
I don't believe that. He couldn't stop himself.
She is a child and does not understand. Her pity is admirable, but misplaced.
Sorry, he's a dead man.
But it's not his fault. It's not.
Run to the entrance. You'll find your father there.
Damn it!
I knew my father would eventually send someone. I was hoping the beasts down here would get to me first.
You wanted those creatures to kill you. Why?
It's what I deserve. I should be torn apart, forgotten down here, not protected by my father.
Give me one reason why I shouldn't cut you down where you stand.
Do it. Kill me. Slit my throat. That's the only way the whispers will stop. I asked my father to do it, but he wouldn't. He didn't tell you, did he? The Magistrate is my father. He's tried so hard to keep me, and what I've done, hidden away.
Not hard enough, so it seems.
The Magistrate is supposed to protect the people of the city, and that includes the elves.
Father is a good man.
No, he
tried
fucking
to help
isn't.
to stop me, but he can't. No one can. That elf girl, she had no right to be so beautiful, so perfect. The demons said she needed to be taught a lesson, like all the others. The Circle was supposed to help me, but they lied. They said there were no demons, that I was mad. This isn't my fault.
Let me get this straight. You torture and murder elven children for being too beautiful.
I didn't want to hurt them. They forced me. The demons don't like it when they cry.
If the Circle suspected a demon at work, they wouldn't risk setting you loose in the city.
No. They lied.
Real mages suffer enough without charlatans like you making it worse.
I can't stop. I've tried so many times. Please, you have to kill me. There's no other way.
He sees the truth of it. Allow me to grant his wish, if you will not.
Any last words before he kills you, Kelda?
Tell my father. I'm sorry.
You saved her. My little girl. I didn't dare hope... Did you find that monster? Is he dead?
He won't harm Leah or anyone else. Ever again.
I didn't believe an elf could ever get justice in Kirkwall. I speak for all of us when I say that we are in your debt, Sura.
I feel just as bad for those knife ears as the next man. But ignoring the Magistrate's direct orders, that's madness.
Did I hear correctly? You are an abomination.
Why don't you shout? I don't think everyone heard you.
Do you see yourself as harmless then? An abomination who would never harm anyone?
Like ripping someone's heart out of his chest?
Good. I did that at the behest of no demon.
So we agree that it doesn't take a demon for someone to be a vicious killer. Good.